The numbers don't add up. The due dates on the calendar are getting closer. The email from the lender is sitting, unopened. And in your chest, there's this tight, cold knot. It's more than stress. It's a specific, grinding fear. It's financial anxiety. And in the middle of it, in the silence of a prayer that seems to hit the ceiling and go no further, a darker, more terrifying question forms. It's not even a question you want to ask out loud because you're afraid of the answer. But here it is. Does God even care? Does he care about my debt, my rent, this knot in my stomach over a number in a bank account? Or is this just my problem? Is the spiritual realm for bigger things while I'm down here drowning in the mundane terror of bills? If that's where you are, if you are in that deep, murky hole of financial drought, this isn't a video with easy answers. I'm not here to sell you a miracle financial breakthrough prayer. I'm here to do something else with you. I'm here to open an old hymn book to a song written by a man who knew about fragile health and limited means and see if its words can give us oxygen. Because this song, Great is Thy Faithfulness, might just contain a hard, sacred truth about how God meets us in the freefall. Section 1. The brutal honesty, when all I have needed feels like a lie. Let's be brutally honest. When you hear that line in a financial crisis, it can feel like a slap in the face. It can sound like spiritual gaslighting. Because what you need is $2,327.50 by Friday. What you need is for the business deal to close. What you need is for the job offer to come through. And if his hand has provided all you've needed, then why is the need so acute? Why the silence? This is where we have to make a painful but necessary correction. We have to let the Bible define need, not our anxiety and not our culture. God's provision is covenantal, not consumptive. He promises to sustain the covenant partner, to preserve your life, your faith, your relationship with him through the crisis, not always to instantly remove the crisis. Look at the Lord's Prayer. Give us this day our daily bread, not give us this day a robust investment portfolio. The manna in the wilderness, Exodus 16, is the ultimate lesson. It was given daily. You couldn't store it. If you tried, it rotted. Why? To force a daily posture of dependence. Will God feed me today? That was the only question. So when the hymn says, all I have needed, it is first and foremost a testimony of sustenance, not necessarily abundance. It's looking back and saying, I have never been forsaken. I have never starved. I have always had just enough strength for the day. That feels small in the face of a massive debt, but it is the foundational proof that he cares. He is keeping you alive. His hand is providing the ground under your feet, even if it feels like quicksand. Section 2. The Evidence Audit. Morning by morning in the drought. This is the practice. This is the spiritual discipline for financial anxiety. The hymn doesn't say, year by year, huge windfalls I see. It says, morning by morning, small, daily, often easy to miss. His care in your financial drought may not look like a check in the mail today, but could it look like the mental clarity to make one difficult phone call to a creditor, the unexpected kindness of a friend who buys you groceries without you asking, the sudden memory of a resource or a skill you'd forgotten you had, the strange peace that descends for just 1 hour, letting you breathe. These are the new mercies. They are the daily, specific, personal evidences that you are not alone in the cylinder. You are being attended to. You are being pursued by goodness, Psalm 23:6, even in the valley. I want you to do something with me right now. Hit pause, just for 30 seconds. Look back over this last week, this brutal week. Was there a single moment, a text, a thought, a tiny break in the clouds that felt like a gasp of air? That is a data point. That is a mercy. Write it down. That is your evidence, not of a solved problem, but of a present God. He cares enough to send you daily tokens of His presence in the pain. Section 3. The present tense promise. Strength for today, not wealth for tomorrow. Here is the core of God's care for your financial anxiety. This is the promise. It comes in two tenses. First, strength for today. This is the present tense practical care. This is the divine energy to get out of bed when you want to hide, the resilience to update the resume one more time, the creativity to brainstorm a side income, the patience to navigate a difficult conversation about money. This strength is a provision. It is God investing in your capacity to endure and navigate the crisis. It is Him caring for your being in the middle of the storm. Second, bright hope for tomorrow. This is the future tense eschatological care. This is the promise that your story does not end in this free fall. The bright hope is anchored in His character. Great is thy faithfulness, not in the stock market's upswing. It is the hope that He is redeeming you, building in you a faith that cannot be shaken by circumstances. It is the hope that His story ends in restoration. This season is a chapter, not the whole book. He cares enough to give you a future that is not defined by this debt.
Section 4. The care. What His care actually looks like. So, back to our raw, frightening question. Does God care about my debt, my rent, my financial anxiety? Based on this hymn, based on the scripture it sings, the answer is yes, but not in the way we often demand. He is not a celestial banker or a vending machine for miracles. He is a father and a covenant keeper. His care looks less like instantly deleting the debt and more like walking with you through the process of it. His care is the daily strength. It's the quiet mercy you almost missed. It's the protection of your mind from total despair. It's the inexplicable peace that comes when you finally whisper, "I can't do this, but I trust you are with me in it." The question today is not, will God pay my rent by Friday? We don't know that. The world is broken and consequences are real. The question the hymn forces us to ask is this: will I look for and acknowledge the strength, the daily bread, the morning by morning mercies He is providing in the middle of this? And will I let that become the evidence that He sees, He knows, and He cares? His faithfulness is the promise of His character. Your survival, your sustained faith, your daily breath, that is the evidence of His care. You are not in this hole alone. Section 5. The music, a painkiller for the soul. Thomas O. Chisholm didn't write these words after winning a lottery. He wrote them while battling fragile health and limited means. His life was the canvas of the unusual we've been talking about. Inspired by Lamentations 3:22-23, he put pen to paper and wrote, "Great is thy faithfulness." But it was William M. Runyon who gave those words a melody that acts like a painkiller for the soul. Musically, this hymn is a masterpiece of ascent. From the album Alone in His Presence, listen to Cece Winans' arrangement. Notice how it starts with almost nothing, just a simple, steady piano. It mimics the quiet of a 3 a.m. prayer when you're looking at your bills. It's humble, it's small, it's daily bread in musical form. But then look at the intervals. The melody of the chorus, "Great is thy faithfulness," literally climbs the scale. It is a sonic ladder.
It starts low in the valley of our "great is my need" and physically pulls our attention upward until we hit that high, triumphant note on "Lord unto me." It is the musical equivalent of God's hand reaching into the cylinder and lifting your chin to meet his gaze. And the harmony? In Cece's version, the background vocals don't just provide a cushion, they provide a witness. When the choir joins in, the song moves from a solo of anxiety to a symphony of certainty. It's as if the sun and stars we talked about in Clawley's song Umule Baba have finally found their voices to stand behind you and shout, "He is consistent." This isn't just a song you hum, it's a song that breathes for you. The phrasing is designed to match a steady breath, inhaling his mercy, exhaling your fear. When your heart rate is spiking over a bank statement, the rhythm of this hymn forces your body to come back into alignment with the rhythm of his peace. It is a sonic anchor that holds when the ground of your finances is washing away.
I do these theological deep dives every week because I believe our worship should be as deep as our music is beautiful. If this breakdown gave you a new perspective today, I'd love for you to join this community. Subscribe and hit that like button. But more importantly, leave a comment. I want to learn from your journey too. Iron sharpens iron. Your insight will help me grow. I truly appreciate your support.
Listen, fam. There's more than enough evidence in the Bible and in your life that our God is a sharpshooter. He always hits his mark. He has never failed in all of history, and he will no mess up that perfect record with you. He will come through for you and me. The point of this video is to steady our hearts and remember, even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, you are with me. I want to leave you with one action, a different kind of prayer. Don't just pray for the money tonight. Pray this hymn. Pray it line by line. God, your faithfulness is great. Be my fixed point in this fear. Open my eyes to see one new mercy from you tomorrow morning. Provide the specific strength I need for the hardest task of tomorrow. Anchor my heart in the bright hope of your future for me. Pray it, and then look for it. His faithfulness is not a theory, it's a history. Start looking for it in your own life. It is there.